the MasterTech VCI. Let's discuss this tool in detail. It is the most unique scan tool in the aftermarket world today. What I mean by that is this tool does multiple things in one box. So let's talk about that for a couple of minutes. The number one thing about this tool is it can be used as a full-blown scan tool. Now first, let me explain that this tool is also in this medium price point range of being $2,000 or less. You can purchase this tool with no software. Then you can purchase the software package that's available from Bosch OTC, which includes the Shopform Pro and Easytronics. Then this tool becomes a J2534 pass-through that is validated by multiple manufacturers. At the top of that list would be GM, Ford, and Chrysler, along with other manufacturers. This is for J2534-1 and 2 reprogramming. Then this tool has the ability, if you purchase the information directly from the manufacturer, can turn into multiple OEM level scan tools. So let's talk about that for a minute. That would include General Motors Tech 2 Win, GS2, as well as Saab GDS, Land Rover, and we are being validated by Toyota. So first, let me show you the software that you can purchase from Bosch OTC to turn this into a scan tool. First, what I'm going to do is show you the Shopform Pro software. This is an emulation of the original MasterTech VCI. This software was factory for Toyota up to 2008, factory Honda 2004, plus they also brought in domestic GM, Ford, and Chrysler to about 90% of a factory scan tool, up through 2010. The next software that I'd like to show you is the Easytronics 2.0. The Easytronics 2.0 was software that was brought in from Germany. It is updated through 2013 and brings in European cars that we didn't have with Shopform Pro. So these are two very strong pieces of software that can turn this tool into a scan tool. There's one more I'd like to show you. This last piece of software is an emulation of the Ford cylinder contribution test. This software was designed to see the Ford misfire when you had no check engine light, but you knew the vehicle was misfiring. Now, those three pieces of software were available, as I told you, purchased separately from Bosch OTC to turn this into a scan tool. Let's take this to the next level. As I told you earlier, it can also be used as a factory level tool. Not with every manufacturer, but with many. The first one I'd like to describe to you would be General Motors. I need you to understand that this software is purchased directly from General Motors, has nothing to do with Bosch. So I'm going to show you Tech 2 Win running on the MasterTech VCI. This software is purchased directly from the GM AC Delco website, and as you can see, is an emulator of the actual GM Tech 2. Where this is important to the aftermarket shops is that time that you need an actual factory Tech 2 to do things like initialization of modules, or they call it RPO coding. If you need to install a body control module or a window module, you would need the factory tool to complete the repair. So again, it's very important to understand that this is available to us at our fingertips, and it's all priced accordingly by the GM website. Next, let me show you the GS2 software. The GS2 software, as you know, is not for all GM vehicles up to 2014. This is the software that GM has used for cars like the Camaro or the Equinox. This tool needs to be used for diagnosis that we can't go past global OBD2 with an aftermarket scan tool. So again, please understand this one tool has the ability to run both of those, just like the factory tool from General Motors. The next one I'd like to share with you would be the ToyotaTIS. The ToyotaTIS software allows this tool to be used as the OEM factory tool of Toyota. This is very important to understand that many times you need the factory tool to complete an installation of a module that aftermarket scan tools just don't have the availability to do. Again, this is the Bosch MasterTech VCI, and as you can see, is a very unique scan tool in this price point because of everything that it brings to the table. I would like to show one more thing, which would be a website that you can go to learn more about using factory OEM software and the cost. So the name of this website is OEM OneStop.com. It is a direct link to all manufacturers that sell cars in the United States. It's very important that you use this website to learn more, number one, about what that manufacturer recommends for a computer to use their software. They all may ask or require different operating systems. You need to verify that. Number two, you also need to see what they recommend for J2534 pass-through programming. Is the tool that you're looking at validated by them to do that programming? Again, this has been the information about the Bosch MasterTech VCI and its new position for 2014 that allows us to use it as a factory scan tool.